I gave him to God.
You gave him to God?
Yes.
August 23rd, authorities are called to Atwood Lake after witnesses report an Amish woman, 40-year-old Ruth Miller of Millersburg, intentionally drove a golf cart into the lake with 3 of her children in the cart, her twin 18-year-old sons and her 15-year-old daughter. The children were able to get out of the water on their own, and Ruth Miller was pulled out by rescuers. Miller then made disturbing statements about her 4-year-old son and her husband, who were both unaccounted for.
I threw him in the lake, and I gave him to God. And people are going to tell me I am crazy, but he is real, and he loves you.
Ruth Miller told Rangers that in a test of their faith, she threw her young son into the lake, and her husband went for a late-night swim and never returned.
I need to know where your husband's at.
He's at the bottom of the lake in a fish.
He's in a fish.
Yes.
There's no fish large enough on an Atwood to swallow your husband.
The bodies of 4-year-old Vincent Miller and his father, 45-year-old Marcus Miller, were later recovered by dive teams from the bottom of Atwood Lake.
You want to sit down in the back of the squad for us, okay?
Can I actually just sit with my children and have water?
Yeah, we can bring your children over.
I would love a glass of water. Let's go in this squad over here.
After evidence in the case was presented to a grand jury, Ruth Miller was indicted on charges of aggravated murder in connection with the drowning death of her 4-year-old son and child endangering and domestic violence for attempting to repeat the same ritual with her older children.
So your knee won't hurt you. Please trust me.
Investigators say it appears that Ruth Miller and her husband were suffering from what they call spiritual delusion and mental health issues that led them to believe that the lake was not a danger to the family and that they could walk on water.
I gave him to God.
You gave him to God?
Yes.